Good afternoon, everybody. It's your boy D Mac. Let's talk. So, I want to give thanks to everybody who's been tuning in, everybody who's been interacting with me, everybody who's been hitting the like button, subscribers. Thank you for all my new subscribers coming in. Thank you for the shares. Yeah, let me talk a little bit about Steph Curry because Steph said, I agree with Giannis. I'm going to do it with one team. I want the players to come to me and learn my system. I'm not going to jump around from team to team. And so I applaud him for that. And Golden State, they rewarded him handsomely for that because they offered him a deal with $215 million for 4 more years at Golden State. And he's the first player to ever have two $200 million contracts in one career. And he's doing it on one team. So hats off to you, Steph. You're definitely doing your thing, brother. You're doing it in a classy way. Steph Curry has always been one of my favorite players ever since he stepped into the league for the simple fact of how he carries himself and how he plays the game and has fun playing the game. And that's one thing about LaMelo Ball that reminds me of Steph Curry is how he really enjoys what he does. And so let's talk about Steph, man. Steph got some good pieces around him. He has Clay coming back. He has Draymond coming back. Those two pieces are solid. They have the same mindset as Steph does. So they're on board. Now they added Wiseman to the piece. They've got that dominant center, that dog in the middle that they can feed the rock down low whenever the shot ain't hitting out there on the perimeter. That's exactly one thing that they needed. They also have Andrew Wiggins. They still have Poole. And in the draft, they picked up two guys. Let's see, they picked up Jonathan Kuminga. He's a forward, but he went the G League route. He didn't go college. He was a top recruit, but he decided to go G League, and they grabbed him from the G League because he was down there wreaking havoc. So now they have that piece at the four for to come in with Draymond for Draymond to raise up another dog like Draymond, Jonathan Kuminga. Yeah, that's going to be real nice for them guys coming out of the West. So the West is on notice when it comes to these Golden State Warriors because they were what, ninth? I think they were in ninth. Yeah, they were the ninth seed. They dropped all the way down there. But with this acquisition and then Moses Moody, they picked up Moses Moody from Arkansas, another guard. He's coming out. I think he's like 6'5" guard, can jump out the building like John Morant. So they got some young talent, and they're gonna have some speed. And everybody looking like Seth. I mean, not Seth, but Steph. Everybody looking like Steph is old or something. Like he can't run with them dudes. You seen last season, this guy had an MVP season. He was in the talks for MVP for the way that he carried his team just last season. And they got beat by, ironically, John Morant in the play-in game. But Steph Curry has a lot left in the tank. He's got 4 more years, and he's gonna give him a 215 million worth, I believe. Especially with all this young talent around him coming up, because now they went out and got a young guard who can come up with Wiseman, and that can be a new tandem that they bring up behind Steph and these guys that are in a few years going to be looking at their options on the way out the door. And so I'm excited about what Golden State is doing. But think about this, though, because last year during the draft, Golden State Warriors called LaMelo Ball, and they said that they were going to pick him number 2. And then they turned around and they didn't do that. They chose Wiseman instead. So right now, the Golden State Warriors could be sitting on Steph Curry, Andrew Wiggins, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and LaMelo Ball. Now that right there would have put them probably just in the polls. That right there would have put them up to at least number 5. And that's my prediction, because if you have another shooter besides Clay and besides Steph, the Swish brothers, you have one more Swish brother to that would be LaMelo Ball. Not only that, but the passing and the floor generalship that he brings, giving Steph a rest. Just imagine having Steph Curry to go out of the game and you like, Whew, okay, now I can get a rest. And then comes LaMelo Ball. Man, that's deadly right there. That would have been something, but okay, they lost out on that. So they have Wiseman, they have, like I said, they have these other two young guys that they drafted, and they're going to do some really great things according to their stats and all of the lines and everything. So we're going to look into that, see what's going to happen, because Steph Curry, 4 more years. You look at the athletes now. You look at a LeBron James. These guys, this guy's 36, 37 years old, and he's still signing another 4 year deal. All of these older guys, Chris Paul is an older guy. He's signing another 4 year deal. And these guys, they don't have the body of the guys back in the day did. Guys back in the day, when they hit this age, they were thinking about leaving. They were thinking about retirement at 35 and 36 years old. You look at what's my man, Vince Carter. Vince Carter is almost 45 years old, and he can still bang if he wants to. I believe he announced his retirement, but Vince Carter played until he was almost 45 years old. So the physicality of these guys and the body makeup and the way the game is played nowadays, these guys are playing for a little bit longer. They have a little bit more durability. They do get banged up a lot easier. This is gonna be one of the big problems with the Lakers being so old. They got who did they get? They got what's my man, Ariza. They got Dwight Howard. They got Westbrook. They got all of these older guys, and that might hurt them in the long run during the season if they have a lot of injuries. But a lot of these guys are resting right now, so they should come in strong and healthy. And if they have good trainers or whatever, then this should be an interesting season coming up because everybody's picking up pieces. The Bulls are trying to formulate something over there. The Hornets are trying to formulate something down in Charlotte. You have who else? So many other squads. The focus is on Lakers. The Miami Heat. The Miami Heat, they picking up the pace down there. So there's a lot of different teams that are picking up some parts that they feel like they were missing in this playoff run. But it's going to go back to what I said before the playoffs even started. It's going to come down to having depth on your bench and having health throughout the season. And that's only going to come through having depth on your bench so that you can rotate players so that they don't have to be out there jeopardizing their body at a time when it's not necessary. It's such a bad thing to see a person get a bad injury when they shouldn't even have been in the game necessarily. Those are the tough injuries right there. So I like what I'm seeing with Golden State. Steph Curry, salute to you, my brother, and you deserve every bit of the money that they're giving you. And salute to your entire family. Dale Curry was one of my favorite players on the Charlotte Hornets. I felt like he was underrated because of guys like Reggie Millers and things like that. But Dale, he definitely got him back because none of those guys' sons could ever imagine doing what Steph Curry has done in this league. So salute to the Curry family. That's another strong father right there. Salute to Seth Curry as well. He's still established and he's still firm in Philly. So yeah, let's do it. This is the year of the brothers. This is your boy D-Mac. I just wanted to put that congratulations out there for my boy Steph Curry, man, and show some love. And thank you for tuning in. And salute to my boy Big J. He's over there talking about Gwen Berry. So y'all go and check out his show about Gwen Berry. It's real, real true what he's saying. And I jumped on for a second before I came here, but I had to get this out about dang, I even put it in my thing. I gotta go change my I gotta go change my title. It says Seth Curry. All right, y'all. I'm out of here, man. You know what I say. Sticks and stones can break your bones, but the word can always heal you. I'm out.